to the O'Neill Show.
So let me start off by saying this is one of the most believable storylines. It's one of the most well-written storylines because it progresses as it should. It's believable. You could see it coming. You weren't surprised. If you tell me that you're surprised as to where this goes, then you must not have been watching properly. That's all I'm saying. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel the difference.
Yeah, it's amazing what a massage can do for you. And clarity is very important. I've had a lot of times in my life where I've been unclear and I've made a lot of decisions that were wrong. So I'm glad that we were able to get you some more clarity, so you don't make any lifelong choices that you made in an unclear way.
Yeah.
So basically, it's Mike getting another massage again, and let's work it out. And I said this the other day that Sonny and Domini really aren't offering Mike anything right now. And somebody said, "No, O'Neill, no, Sonny is okay. She's cool." But yesterday, Sonny was asking Mike to hold her down because she said she don't have no money. Sonny, who won a lot of money from her marriage, right? She won some amount of money and she won a condo, is not able to find any dollars in her pocket at this time. Right? And then of course you have Domini, who is as crazy as a bat. You know what I mean? So what's going on is that these girls are easy to compete against. Once you start, you're really a nice person. And the one thing we cannot not say is that Lesa hasn't been nice to Mike. Because when you're nice to somebody, it is what it is. You're going to crack the armor. That's all I'm saying. You're going to crack the armor.
I made some mistakes and decisions that I'm starting to wonder if I had clarity when I made them.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, the Pilates and the massage kind of got me thinking about that.
Yeah.
Things I need clear in my life that maybe I need to be free from. But
Yeah, I understand that. Glad I could help.
thank you for freeing me.
On a day's work. Yeah.
I gotta pay for this.
No, God, no. You're already supporting the Pilates studio, so I don't need to pay. This is on me. It's a gift.
I'm sure, because I feel like I'm stealing.
Another gift, right? When it is Domini, it's something different.
No, I don't get to do this very often. It is a part of my training, so it's nice to be able to actually exercise that, So It's on me. It's good.
Another gift. I'm just getting into it again. He's gotten the gift of she doing him foot, right? She's basically giving him these Pilates to try to see if she can make him better. She's hooked him up with some personnel to talk about, him back on the accident. Because of course Domini wasn't checking on that. All she was thinking of is how him can service her. I want y'all to watch a sequence. And I'm not saying, I don't think this story is about any white over black kind of thing. It's not a racial story. It's really just a story of love. But I'm just trying to show you how it is. People generally can fall in love because that's what I think is happening when it comes to the Mike and the Lesa character, right? I think that's exactly what's happening. Darren barely treat her well. I mean, Darren is, who him is. You understand? He does his thing just like how Anthony does his and Ben does his, kind of in that bracket. And then Mike is just been clamoring for someone to actually show him, I guess, some amount of love versus just coming around and wanting something from him. She doesn't want anything at all from him. And I think that is a difference for a man like Mike.
All right, well, I guess I'll get you out of here.
Okay.
All right.
See how long she's been watching? Look how long she's been watching. Look how long she's been praying. Look how long she's been checking him out to see exactly what she can get from all of this long time. Darren never had a hold of any of this. You understand where I'm coming from? Because Darren has kind of lost the fray. Darren get lost in their money. Because some of the time the guys them get lost in their money. This was what I was talking about the other day when I said that, you know, a man, money alone just doesn't win women. It's something you have to understand, because you can have all the money in the world and the girl still cheat on you. So, but I've given you everything. But can't believe I give her the house, the car, and she still, because if you still can't give her some of the most fundamental pieces, the money doesn't matter. But it matters, but it don't matter. Women say it matter, but me realize that sometimes it don't matter, because you can kind of sneak right in if you do it right.
Say you want a new man, yes. Someone you wanna compare, yeah. But darling, what I'll do for you is give you what you need. And maybe when you scream my name, yes, your love is what I feel. Alright. Hey girl, do you like my touch? Can you feel it when I clutch you, baby? Hey girl, do you like my touch?
No, so them white women, they love drop them pants in, and them drop them pants are different something. Doesn't take long to take off those pants, because it is what it is. They will get it going. That's one thing. They will get it going. That is one thing for sure. They do not waste time in dropping those pants and ensuring that the car gets parked in the garage. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You feel it when I clutch you, baby. Alright. Hey girl, do you like my touch? Can you feel it when I clutch you, baby? Hey girl, do you like my touch? Can you feel it when I clutch you, baby? Yeah. Alright. London Bridge is falling down. Boy, post on a brag him a put on a cloud. Call me over, she give him run around. And now tell me she want me to string up the sound. High pitch come out when she speak up. When me
Friends, it's like this. You just can't say you never saw it coming. Like you can't say you didn't see this storyline coming. I want to make sure I make you know that. Y'all cannot say you didn't see this coming, and I wasn't telling y'all that Mike was going to go here. Like the moment what's her name again? Amber questioned him and where he would go and whatever. I said, no, that's foolishness. That is foolishness. It's not going to work. It doesn't. Love don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. I've come to realize in my years of being on this earth that love does not work like that. How love works is, if I can speak to your most basic inner desires, just like a salesman does. If I can speak to your most basic inner desires, the chances of you falling are extremely great. If I can speak to your most basic inner desires, that's what makes a man who we sleep with a woman who is not even the most attractive in the world. Or for a woman to sleep with a man who is not the most attractive in the world. Basic. If I can talk to that particular, especially if you have someone else that is not doing that, the comparison factor goes up tremendously. And that is what you've been watching between Mike and Lesa. That's what you've been watching. What you've been watching is Mike realizing all of the things that Domini is not doing. He's getting a chance to get a chart, a comparable chart. So what they're kind of saying is, Sonny and Domini is kind of similar, but not the same way. In that they both need something, right? But them needs are very, because Sonny's asking now for money, right? And then, Domini will be with him, but then she want, she demanding a certain ways. But then you have this girl that's come by and she do it a different way. So she says, you know what? I don't even need anything at all from him. I'm just going to just see exactly if I can just give him nice stuff. Him don't need to pay me back. There's no strings attached, and she works her way in. It's tough because, hey, you don't really want to see another marriage get broken. But I'm just saying, it's not like Darren has been the most wonderful guy in the world. And they made sure they showed that. So you could have seen exactly how Darren was putting her down, and then Mike would have lifted her up. So Mike will speak to that basic part of her. And then Lesa is speaking to that basic part of Mike. Again, I don't like the idea of divorce, but They've got to show it though. They've got to show exactly how some of the times if you don't pay attention to your business, someone else will pay attention to it for you. That's always a lesson that I need. that is always a lesson that O'Neal would never want to stop learning. If you don't pay attention to your business, someone else will pay attention to your business for you. But snake walk given. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.